Sage Wanderer coming at you from my van down by the river. So apparently, a California representative by the name of Swalwell, Swalwell, made a dark and ominous joke. Essentially, he said, American gun owners, we're coming for your guns. And if you don't like it and you want to have a civil war over it, it'll be a short civil war because the government has all of the nuclear weapons. So, in a nutshell, this joker basically threatened to nuke all of the gun owners in the United States. Now, I guess you can qualify this as a bad off-color joke because, it's ridiculous, for one thing. Gun owners are peppered around and mixed with all of the non-gun owners. So what are you going to do? Just nuke entire states? And, here's the thing. They think the government has all the nukes. Who is the government that has all the nukes? It's made up of American citizens. Many of them gun owners. Many of them with family members who are gun owners. So do you actually think that a United States citizen would turn that key and launch tactical nuclear weapons against Americans? Which brings me to a wider and more plausible concept. Because he doesn't really obviously think that, they're going to use nukes against gun owners. Or that nukes would be used in a civil war situation. Because I don't think you're going to get anybody who's going to want to nuke Dallas or nuke Kansas or nuke Portland. I mean, come on. So that's kind of ridiculous. But what he's really implying is that the military might of the United States government would overcome any citizen uprising over the Second Amendment and the defense of our Constitution. In that, I think he's also wholly and completely wrong. The people in the United States government and the people in the military who have the guns, the very power he's talking about. Yes, there are the people who have the power right now to tell the military to do or not to do. Many of them would like to see American gun owners disarmed. But the rank and file, the people that would actually carry out the orders, the people that would actually turn the key, the people that would actually drive the tank, the people that would actually pull the trigger, are not on their side. They're on the side of the NRA and the United States citizen and gun owner. Because it's our type and our kind that fuels the military. It's not the tofu-eating, long-hair, hippie, hemp-wearing, Portland street thugs who are manning those military posts. It's country boys and country girls from all over the America, from coast to coast, from sea to shining sea, from Kansas farm girls to Texas ranch hands, from Oregon loggers to Florida swamp alligator hunters, and it's their children who are adding and building the American military. No, I do not see the American military obeying any unconstitutional order to fire on American citizens. That they understand that in the event of that happening, that the person giving them that order is the enemy. The person that would call on the military to be used against the American people, that person is the enemy, and I believe all military men and women would know that. And they would defy that unconstitutional and immoral order, and they would turn on the people giving them the order and seize power. And we would see a military coup in this country, and civilian rule would no longer be an issue. If they try to make a massive gun grab against the American people and trigger a civil war, it will turn into a military coup, and the military will take over. And then we'll have to deal with those folks and do what we can to de-escalate. But I do not believe the military will be utilized to seize guns of the American gun owner. And anybody who thinks that is delusional. If you think that American military men will follow that order, you're delusional. They'll turn on you. It just shows you how stupid the gun grabbers are. They think they have power because they have position. Let's make it clear. Position and power are not the same thing. You can be president of the world and be given that position, but you only have that power if the people are behind you. Otherwise, you're just a figurehead, a toothless tiger, a name on a roster, and you have no real power. It's the office and the position that has the power, and the people put you in, and the people can take you out. So, Representative Swalwell, well, I would say that you should resign right now for making such a horrific joke, which belies and reveals a much deeper hatred for the American people and for the Constitution of the United States of America. And you, Representative Swalwell, are absolutely an enemy of the American people and the United States Constitution. Resign or be impeached. God save our republic.